working relays and handoffs at World Championships. And we were just thinking that, going into the season, usually we have races towards the end of the year. Mike Rodgers and Ronnie have ran on a couple of times, and the athletes just come together, without, a major coaching staff, and they get the job done and run very well.
Gatlin, he approached me. Well, he called me up one day and told me about the idea and about his partnership with Pro Sports. And for me, it was just a no-brainer. He told me, it was a win-win for everybody. Usually in the beginning of the season, we run relays anyway to get the season started. And so he was like, why not, run a relay, get two other guys to that are at the top of the sport to run a fast time, but also get paid to do it.
This is one of my homes. This is where I feel like I really started. I got my shot. I've had 6 NCAA individual championships here. And, Coach Bev Sullivan and the coaching staff, Coach Hall, and all of them have been so good to me about coming back and re-rooting myself here at University of Tennessee. And obviously, the amazing things that Christain Coleman has done here of recent, it was just kind of like a no-brainer for me to be able to bring it back home and be able to partner with Christain and the 2 other guys who have been tearing up track lately.
It was a win-win for everybody, and so I was on board. And then especially when we get a chance to run here in front of a home crowd, and at a place where I really became the person that I am today. And so it was a no-brainer, and yeah, when he brought it to me, I was on board.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be running the backstretch I've been running when I was here before. So to feel that I felt nostalgia. I felt, flashbacks of me running here in orange. So to have the opportunity to come back here and run, it's been amazing. And then actually seeing people who are on the staff and a lot of the volunteers who actually were here when I was in college welcome me back home. It felt really good.
Well, I mean, for me, just growing up in the sport, he was an icon, somebody that I looked up to in the sport. And, obviously he took recognition as I, started my career here at Tennessee. Just over the years, my freshman and sophomore year, when I was doing some decent things, I guess. And then, I finally got a chance. We met at the Olympic trials. And then, we just grew a relationship there from the Olympics and through the years. And so, yeah, he's now somebody I can call a friend. And, to me, that's truly a blessing because, like I said, I grew up in the sport watching him. Now we competing on the same team. It's truly a humbling experience.
So a little known fact, we were talking about it earlier. When I won my first Olympic gold, he was 8 years old. So I've been around a long time. Christain, you don't even know what you can think about doing at 36, huh? So as a sprinter, you just take it year by year. I never imagined myself still doing this at 36. But I never really thought about age as a factor, also. I listen to my body. If my body's telling me, I can do it this year, I'm going to go out there and do it. If my body tells me I'm done, then I'm gonna hang it up. So I'm just listening what my body's telling me and have fun with it still and still be focused on what I got to do. We want to go out there to have fun and be able to bring the crowds out, be able to show that, this new track laid down, this new facility is where, track and field can be. And a lot of people across the nation will be able to come here and race here and, with the help of Pro Sports, build something new.